today we're gonna be talking about how to properly clean your wheels when they get this bad. What happens when brake dust lands on the surface of your wheel? How do you remove it? Where do you even start? As you guys can see, I have this beautiful M3 here in the shop. He recently bought this car about like 6 months ago, but he has never cleaned his wheels whatsoever. The wheels are no longer glossy and it has a thick layer of brake dust. Let's get right into what products I'll be using to start off this wheel cleaning. As you guys can see, I already have a bucket of water. The dirt trap, I'll insert at the bottom. You always want to use a dirt trap whenever you're dealing with any type of wheels. I mean, these wheels are not cheap. They are glossy, if I should say correctly. I don't honestly know the wheel finish of whatsoever this car has. It could be matte, it could be gloss, we'll find out. So we have the red rocket right here. I'll sink that in here. Our second brush we're gonna be using is going to be the boar's hair detailing brush. The wheelie wheel brush is one of our softest brush here at chemicalguys. And to top it off, to remove the tire blooming from this tire, of course we need a much more stiffer brush. This is why I'm bringing out the big blue stiffy. So these are all my brushes. Now Diablo Wheel Gel is going to be a wheel cleaner in a gel form. In this occasion, I am not going to dilute it into a secondary spray bottle. I'm going to go ahead and open up the spout and I'm going to add it into my wash bucket. The reason why I want to add it into my wash bucket is because this wheel cleaner is going to act as a strict lubricant for my brushes. For anybody that does have like light grime or brake dust on the wheels, you could just go straight with Diablo Wheel Gel, dilute it into a secondary spray bottle, go on just a day, spray it, clean it, and you're good to go. But we are not at a light grime or brake dust scenario. We have tons of brake dust on it, so that's why I'll be using DeCon. Now DeCon is an iron remover that's going to help me remove iron deposits away from the face of the wheel, caliper, and rotor. So like this, I achieve a true clean. Because what ends up happening, if you have iron deposits and you let it sit on your wheel so long, over time, brake dust can cause corrosion. It can eat away at your wheel finish. So we want to prevent that by using DeCon Iron Remover. So I'll put my bottle off to the side, my Diablo Wheel Gel. And finally, once we get all the face, barrel, caliper, rotor, everything cleaned up, we're gonna top it off with tire and rubber cleaner. Now, tire and rubber cleaner is a great product to have in your arsenal. As you guys can see, this Michelin tire has tire blooming. What is tire blooming? It means browning all over your tire. Now, how do you probably remove it? Yes, you could use a wheel cleaner, but you want something that is going to nourish your tires back to black, and that is why we came out with Total Extract Tire and Rubber Cleaner. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, because every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we have brand new videos. Let's get right into the wheel clean. So we're gonna start off by using our ProFlow PM2000, and we're gonna start off by just rinsing down the face of the wheel, the barrel, and even the tire. All right, so we're gonna do it just a light rinse. And you guys can see, just by rinsing it, there's tons of dirt, grime, debris coming off of the wheel, and the wheel still looks filthy. So how do you actually start? We're gonna get our wash bucket right here, and as you guys can see, I am sitting on our creeper dolly. I'll get my PM2000, add pressure to it. And after adding pressure to it, you guys can see that it foams up. That is what Diablo Wheel Gel is going to do. It's just going to help me lubricate the surface. I'll bring my bottles off to the side. I'll grab my DeCon Iron Remover, and now I'll spray it throughout the whole entire wheel. So I'll be very generous with it. And as you guys can see, DeCon Iron Remover already started to bleed on the rotors back there. It starts to bleed purple. Now, if your DeCon Iron Remover does not bleed on your wheel, that just means you don't have that much iron deposits on the face of the wheel. So now we're gonna start off with the face. So I'll sink my hand in here and grab the wheelie wheel brush. I'll spray some iron DeCon onto it, and then I'll start scrubbing it out. Now what the wheelie wheel brush is going to help me do is going to help me remove the dirt and brake dust away from this wheel. But I'm not focusing on the intricate areas because I'm just focused on the larger parts of this wheel because I have an intricate area brush, which is the boar's hair detailing brush. Now there's a lot of BMWs out there on the market that produce tons of brake dust, and using these three products is going to be a great scenario for you because like this, you restore the wheel finish to your beautiful car. And nonetheless, this is a M3, so whenever driving down the highway, it should be looking its best. And one of my favorite things about this M is this. Loading hubcap. And so I'll just go back to the wheel and start scrubbing it one more time. And if I need more iron remover, I'll just grab my DeCon, spray some more on my brush, go back to the surface, and just start scrubbing it down. Now, by pairing iron remover, such as DeCon and Diablo Wheel Gel, is doing an amazing job at one, having high amounts of lubrication, because brake dust is little iron deposits that is just sitting on your wheel. And just imagine if you don't clean it properly with the proper care, you're just going to start scratching your wheel. Now, I'll get my red rocket, and whenever your suds actually just go away, just grab your PM2000 or any type of pressure, reactivate it, and continue. Like this, you have high amounts of lubrication on your brushes every time you're cleaning any type of wheel. So now I'm cleaning the barrel of this wheel using the red rocket, and as you guys can see, it's all brown compared to how it started. How do you actually clean it? Sink it at the bottom of your bucket, bring it back out, and go back in. After every single spoke or every section, what I recommend you do is come back into your wash bucket, sink it, and go back. And one of my favorite things about this nylon bristle brush, which is the red rocket, it contours to the area, especially into intricate areas. So like this, you get into tight cracks, crevices, and you could also use this around your whole entire car, such as your grills. You could use that in your exhaust pipes and much more to achieve a true clean. This will be the last one, and then I'll go back up to clean up the spoke, and just check out how much filthiness is coming off of this wheel. And this is a great scenario for us to show you guys how a wheel starts versus how we're actually gonna finish. All right, so we just finished cleaning up the barrel of this wheel. Now we're gonna get into the intricate areas, but for the intricate areas, I'm going to reactivate my foam. I'm going to get my boar's hair detailing brush, and by being on a bucket dolly, it's going to allow me to get all around this wheel, because whenever I'm sitting on that side, it's a little bit much more difficult to be on this side and see what I'm actually cleaning, so I'll be rolling back and forth. And the boar's hair detailing brush is just going to help me get it into the lug nuts, the valve stem, and the intricate areas around this wheel, just so I can make sure I do achieve a true clean. So by using this brush, it's going to make wheel cleaning a lot easier. My wheels are actually going to be true clean. And now that I'm almost cleaning up this whole entire wheel, I actually noticed that the wheel finish on this BMW is actually gloss black. And before I forget, there's actually one big key part about cleaning these wheels is we actually need to get the caliper. The caliper is red. We need to bring it back to its glory. So I'll go back here with my boar's hair detailing brush, clean it up. So whenever I rinse it down, it rinses clean. And I have high amounts of lubrication, so the painted surface will actually not get harmed nor damaged. And whenever you're dealing with wheels that have high amounts of cracks and crevices, it's okay to constantly be going back to the same area and just retouching it up. But now that we finished cleaning it, before I rinse it down, let's just do the last product, which is going to be Total Extract Tire Rubber Cleaner. I'll go to the tire, I'll spray it onto the tire directly. If it does land on your wheel, don't worry, it rinses off clean, but this is intended for tires. I'll get my big blue stiffy, spray some onto my big blue stiffy as well. I'll go to the area of this tire and I'll just start scrubbing it back and forth. And as you guys can see, Tire and Rubber Cleaner foams up amazingly because it's helping you nourish your tire and remove any previous old tire dressings. This tire did not have any tire dressing whatsoever. It was blooming. So by using Total Extract, it's helping us remove it fast and safe and easy. So after one more pass, the wheel and tire are finally brown and dirty. Now it's just time to rinse it off. So I'll get my PM2000 and I'll just rinse it clean. And just like that, you guys can see the wheel has transformed from being dirty to now clean. The tire is now clean. Now it's time for me to dry it up, and once I'm done drying it up, I'm gonna come back to you guys and show you guys how fast and easy it is and simple and fun it is to apply a tire shine to your car and drive away. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right guys, so we just finished drying up the wheel and tire, and as you guys can see, the wheel came back to life. The tire is now clean. Now we're just missing the final step, the cherry on top, which is applying a tire shine. Now, applying a tire shine can seem very simple, but a lot of people actually do not know how to apply it. Because what ends up happening, they start applying their tire shine on a dirty tire, and then that's how it fails. But we already did the proper steps. We already did total extract all over the tire. And today, I'll actually be using Galactic Black Wet Look Tire Shine. Galactic Black Wet Look Tire Shine is going to restore the lustrous, the shine back to black. Now, it's fairly simple. You can go ahead and use a foam applicator or a microfiber applicator. I personally like using a microfiber applicator because it contours the area a lot better. So I'll go to my applicator. I'll be very generous. Now, it is in a spray form, and you could spray directly onto your tire, but in this occasion, I like to spray directly onto my applicator and work in the product because this tire has not seen any type of tire shine in over months, so we need to actually work it in. Now, keep this in mind. This tire, like I told you guys, has not seen any type of tire shine in months, so imagine this. It's just going to soak it right in, so it might need 2 to 3 layers of tire shine to actually get it moistened, get it back to lubricated, and get it back to shiny. So the first coat is going to be fast, simple, and easy. So I'm just working it throughout the tire, and already just by applying it, I can see that the tire is soaking in Galactic Black Wet Look Tire Shine. That is because this tire is super dry and super dull and super neglected. So that's the first application. Second application, I'll come back with 1, 2, 3, 4 more sprays, and then I'll go back to tire. And as you guys can see, Galactic Black Wet Look Tire Shine is actually working phenomenal on this tire. It's restoring the look, restoring the darkness of the tire, and nonetheless, it's going to give it the stealthy look and the stealthy feel, because Galactic Black Wet Look Tire Shine is an oil-based dressing, but it's completely dry to a touch. It will not splatter nor run off whenever you drive away. Now, as you guys can see, the wheel's clean, the tire shiny. Now we're just missing one last thing for it to drive off. But in the meantime, if you guys want to pick up any of these products I used in today's video, from Total Extract, DeCon Iron Remover, Diablo Wheel Gel, the list goes on, you can hop onto our website now, chemicalguys.com, or you could also stop by your local detail garage or the Chemical Guys flagship store here in Torrance. As always, I'm Henry. Thank you for sharing passion shine with Chemical Guys, and we'll see you guys next time right here at the Chemical Guys detail garage.